So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. David Ojabo making that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They kick the running back in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down, here's Swift. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taking his shot deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready? Come 19. Check out.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
19 line.
Off the play fake, Williams. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Let's go now.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go! Stop W18.
Throwing again on second, Williams. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Vikings have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Addison going in motion right. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Running back sets in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. It is caught left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling run. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Williams with 3rd and long. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 1-score game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second and pretty long here.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. He sends this one to the end zone. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing third and long.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Street.
Putting a receiver in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Third down, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Could not beat the defender there. And now they face second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
60 now. Back to 60. Hurt.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back, the pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Addison going to motion over left. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long for him here. Able to get it to Moore. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got him, that's Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Back to the air, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go.
And gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Back to Pacheco here on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Komet brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. And that tackle made by Blake Cashman. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the Vikings 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a a Chicago first down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with 2nd and 6. Now Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Jalen Johnson with the stop. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, and he doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. He'll just call for a fair catch here, and what incredible field position for them after that kick. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. First down, ball at the 36.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
70 range. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Warrior 70. Ready. Hot.
Williams from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19. Let's go now. Cut 19. Check go.
To throw is Williams. This throw is caught. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This one's snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He's got him, that's Addison. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Second and 3 now. He'll throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Will Weiser to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. Return lanes don't open for him. He stops shy of the 15. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Here's Williams. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Hits him on the out route. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
W18. Right there. Hurt. Check go.
Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go. Roll.
They run with Pacheco. He's got room to roam here. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 32. Swift hauls it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He has the first over the middle. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. Working the sideline. That's Goddard. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Madison going to motion over left. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Street! Riggs! 7 Pirates! Ready?
Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Stephanie!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Go!
It's Pacheco again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Crack all 80. Check up.
Tight end gets it running forward. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They bring their tight end left. Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. They send the tight end in motion left. Running it after the penalty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Trying for it on the ground. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Working from the gun, Williams. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
This is Pacheco. And this one doesn't go far. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. Moore's got it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's got him. That's Swift. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
Trap 60.
Another try following the sack. Able to get it to Moore. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings trail by 15. 4th and forever coming up. McCarthy to throw for it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.